Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Michelle, and here on my channel, I post new budgeting videos every single week. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, please subscribe so you don't miss when I post a new video. So this video is actually coming out about a week late. That is because my computer decided to just stop working on me. So it does seem like it's working now, so I'm gonna film this video, edit it, and hopefully have it up for you guys next Monday. And I'll just start to be about a week behind on all my videos. But that's okay. But today we are doing July's budget with me, July's budget report. So if you don't know and you're new to my channel, I do bi-weekly budgets. So I will link my playlist up here. You can check out part 1 and part 2. But in my budget report, I'm combining everything that we did all together. So let's go ahead and get started. So I like to write kind of tilted. Sorry about that. If it's annoying, let me know. The way I have my tripod set up, I can't really turn it, but I'm doing my best. So I get paid bi-weekly, and in my bi-weekly budget with me videos, I go more into depth on how I'm paid, because if you don't know, I am a server. So most of my money is in tips, and I allocate my money very specifically. So I'm just gonna do categories for pay period 1 and then pay period 2. So I budgeted for pay period 1. I budgeted for $2,517, and that is very specific because that's actually what I had. Usually for part 1 budget with me, I usually know what I make by that point. So yeah, the actual was $2,517. So for pay period 2, I budgeted for about $2,000. That was just kind of a rough estimate of what I was gonna be depositing and or making. But I ended up making $2,645, which was way better than I expected. It was actually a pretty good month. I didn't realize it was that good of a month until I started writing everything down for my budget report. It's wow, I actually did pretty good this month. So my budgeted monthly income was $4,517, and I ended up actually making $5,162. So $5,000 in 1 month is pretty good if you ask me. Especially that's just one person's income, and I'm just a server. I do work in California, and California is pretty expensive, so I guess in comparison to everything else, it's not that great. Oh, sorry. But I don't know. I was pretty happy with that. Now next I have what I deposited. So let me actually go through and just do all these real quick. Okay, so the total amount that I plan on depositing into my bank, because like I said, I'm a server, so I don't deposit everything that I make into my budget. I do take stuff out, and I will go over that with you. So I planned on depositing $3,887, and I ended up depositing $3,332. So I made more and deposited less, but you will see why later on. Well, I guess right here. I ended up just saving a whole bunch. So I don't want to say I budget to save, so I'm going to say 0 for budgeting what I budgeted for, because whatever I save, I am doing a cash savings challenge with 100 envelope savings challenge. Actually I made it a 300 envelope savings challenge. I'll link the playlist up here. Every single Friday I film cash stuffing videos for that challenge. Check it out. But yeah, so I ended up saving this month $1,630 in cash, my cash savings challenge. That was so exciting. I was really trying to take advantage. This month we refinanced our home, so this month we did not have a mortgage payment, so I wanted to put away as much as I could for savings. And down here you'll see I had credit cards that I needed to pay off, so I really wanted to just take advantage of the extra money that I had this month. So I did that instead of putting it towards other expenses. I just saved and went to credit cards. So for rollover money, I budget $200 every single month, and that's what I put in rollover money. Again, check out my what I make in a week as a server videos. I post every single Wednesday, and you'll learn about the rollover money. Basically, I have to have change with me, and at the end of a pay period, I just put whatever I brought in from the last pay period into a rollover account or like envelope. But yeah, I'll post that playlist up here. And then my other, so I'm just gonna put 0. I don't think I had anything extra that I can remember. I didn't write it down, so I'm gonna just say 0. Next up is my expenses. So I have the water bill. So I didn't mention, this is just my income, my budget. I do live with my fiance, and he is responsible for like a lot of the bills. We split them. We're each responsible for our own set of bills. This is what I'm responsible for paying. So if you don't see something on here that like is a normal bill, like car insurance or anything like that, it's because that's what he pays. So this is just like my portion of the bills. This isn't like all of our household expenses and bills or income. This is just like my portion. So then next I have the internet bill is mine. And I have a fee with my bank, which is annoying, but whatever. It's not that bad. Okay, so the water I budgeted to pay $110, which is a lot more than I used to pay. I used to pay like $98. But yeah, it's been going up. So I budgeted $110 and it was actually $119. So I think that's because we're like in a stage 3 drought or something. I think I saw that on the website when I went to go pay the bill. It's like stage 3. I was like, oh my God. So yeah, water is getting crazy expensive and not fun. So HOA every single month, it's $60. These expenses are more like just like fixed expenses. So usually they don't change. Internet $109, paid $109. But the water bill has been fluctuating a little bit more lately. The bank fee is $5. Okay, so I budgeted a total of $284 and I ended up spending $293. So not a big difference, but still more than I planned. Next up is sinking funds. So I do my sinking funds different than a lot of people. Basically anything that I need to swipe my card for, I put it into my Cube Money account. I'll link a video up here where I talk about that. But basically it's like the envelope system with a debit card. So I don't like paying with cash, even though I'm a server and I have cash all the time. I don't like using it. I prefer using like digital banking and like have a debit card. I just feel like I can track my money a lot easier that way. So this has been working out perfectly for me. So anything that I'm like spending that's not like a fixed expense, I put in here. So first one I have is my gas for my car. Then I have grocery and household. So anything food or like household related comes out of this one. Spending money. So this is anything that I want to get for me. Usually it's makeup. And then kids birthdays. So I just did a birthday party for both of my boys. My youngest just turned 2 and my oldest just turned 5. So their birthdays are finally done. Clothes. Okay, so kids' clothes. Trying to save up because, like I said, my son just turned 5, so he's starting kindergarten in August. So I need to make sure he has like everything he needs for clothes for school. And then lastly, I have Christmas that I need to start saving for. Because I haven't started saving for Christmas yet. If you've watched any of my budgeting videos this year, I have not started saving for Christmas. But that is okay. We will be okay. So for gas, I budgeted $200 because I have to fill my tank only twice a week. Or once every 2 weeks. And there's, that's once a pay period. Yeah, and it's about $100 to fill my tank. So $200 usually does the job. Grocery and household, I budget $800. It's been pretty tight lately, not gonna lie. I probably should bump it up, but I'm gonna keep it like this for a little bit longer. Things are just getting so expensive. Spending money, I gave myself $300 because there was a lot of stuff that I wanted to get this month. Just mostly I got into like the dip powder nails, which kind of destroyed my nails a little bit, so I'm giving them a break. That's why they look so bad right now. But yeah, there was just a lot of like stuff that I wanted to get this month for some reason. Kids' birthdays, I budgeted $100, and for their clothes, I budgeted $100. For Christmas, I budgeted $200. So for my total sinking funds, I budgeted $1,700. And then what I actually spent on here, so I don't go through and tell you guys exactly what I spent, because this is just like my normal budget. It's under sinking funds, so you know, I have like rollover money for that. But yeah, I don't go over and tell you exactly how much I spent. I tell you what I deposit into my account. So this is all like money that's in my bank coming out of my bank, if that makes sense. So I did transfer $200 for that, $800 for grocery and household, $300 for spending, $100 for birthdays, $100 for clothes, but I did not do anything for Christmas like I said I needed to. But that's okay. I have stuff planned out. I feel like I'm trying to figure everything out. There's actually a lot going on right now. So I ended up doing what was it, $1,500 instead of $1,700. Like I said, I wanted to focus on saving and my credit cards. So lastly, I have my debts. So I have my bank credit card right now, and I also have my Capital One card. Okay, so for my bank card, I budgeted to pay $403 this month, and I ended up paying $448. Super close to paying this one off. I'm excited about that. Probably August, my credit card should be paid off. I'm hoping. Next for Capital One, I budgeted $1,500 to pay off to that, and I only ended up paying $1,100 for that. So total budgeted for the month to pay towards credit cards was $1,903. Total I actually paid was $1,548. So still pretty good going towards my credit cards. It sucks that I have to put this much towards credit cards and I couldn't save it, but it is what it is. There was a really expensive purchase that I made for Father's Day, and I'm glad I did. So that's fine. I don't regret the purchase. I didn't have like the cash for it right away, but it was something that I really wanted to get. So it is what it is. We'll pay it off. It's not a big deal. So next up is income, or going over. So if you take my monthly income, so I'm just going to do the deposited income because that's like what this budget is all about. So my total income for the month was $3,332. Sinking funds was $1,500, and expenses was $293, and my debts were $1,548. So my money I should have left is -$9, but that's okay because I had a little bit of a buffer in my bank account, so I didn't actually go negative, so it's fine. But that is it for July's budget report. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.